Cancer signs, we're going to get started with your beautiful reading for the second week of February. So let's see what's coming through for you. Well, that was pretty easy. So the moon, we're doing the Moonology deck, and we're doing this reading on the full moon energy of Leo, which is feeling very intense. So maybe you're a Leo cusper as well, or perhaps we have a lot of energies that are happening. And if you're a Gemini cusper, they had the same first card too. Be bold and make the first move. So allowing yourself with this beautiful cardinal moon to have the courage to start something new with that new moon energy. It's new beginnings, it's fresh changes, it's new cycles, and that's what's going to help take us into this new place, because nothing will come of this situation. Whatever you're dealing with here is there's no point, or there is no need for this, or there is nothing that is going to, it's kind of like a lost energy almost. Void, of course, moon is when it's a very bad time for us to make any major decisions or do some big shifts, because it's kind of out of orbit. Okay, so it's almost like this time where it's just like a drop zone, a dead zone kind of thing. Okay, so nothing flourishes there, because right now it's asking you to focus on the balsamic moon, which is a time for healing. So Cancer signs, focusing yourself on yourself. I feel like there could have been a lot here. Maybe you've been making this choice right now. Making the first move can also mean walking away from something by the sounds of it, because nothing will come of this situation. Is just letting you know that no matter what you put into it, it is pointless. And I don't mean this negatively, but I mean in the sense that this might not be the right time, this might not be the right cycle, this might not be the way it's going to work out for this dynamic or situation. And this can be asking you to make the first change. And perhaps if you keep doing certain things, it's not leading you to a different or new direction. So let's see what the abundance message, the divine abundance message is for you, and what you need to hear right now. Right now. So presently, at this current moment, and you also have gratitude. Oh goodness, yeah, make sure you guys are commenting 3 things that make you feel grateful, because that is always the beautiful energy that we want to be able to put out to receive, especially when you're in such a new space. You want to cultivate with gratitude, because if you start cultivating seeds of scarcity or lack, or focusing on what isn't, you need to realize that that is why you get more of it. If you focus on the things that you're grateful for, meaning I'm so grateful for this opportunity to literally recreate myself, because nothing is working and I don't like that nothing's working, so I'm going to allow all those things that aren't working out so that things that do can come in, and bringing that forward. Stay in the present and don't get too far ahead of the flow. You'll soon trust that nothing more will come than can be handled each moment. So this is also like dealing with things as you can right now, because this time of healing is necessary in order for you to get that beautiful peace here, that self-respect with that beautiful orange energy, and the gratitude. And this, another hummingbird. Oh my gosh, I just threw that. This hummingbird energy is kind of always popping up today. So it's bringing this beautiful new cup of tea, almost having a sip here. And we got some roses as well. So those are obviously significant. Lotus as well. And just this beautiful coloring. Fill me with gratitude for all you give. May I be a vehicle for you wherever I go. So pouring that gratitude is like, I feel like maybe you haven't been. So you need to start doing that right now, because be bold and make the first move and put that out there. It's asking you to give it. It's asking you to put that out there. So as much as it's saying it's not the right time because nothing will come from this situation, but I'll tell you one thing I learned is, even from everything I ever had to walk away, I still gave everything I had. I still gave love, even if it was to the wrong people. I still gave time, even if they couldn't afford it. I still gave energy, even when I didn't want to sometimes, but I did because I felt led, because I knew if I gave when I could, then when I needed it, it would come back. Law of reciprocity. So there is a huge energy here of right now needing to shift some things, and maybe right now the focus needs to be on you, to give yourself a time of healing is a time right now for you to focus on gratitude for the grace. When nothing around you is working, and we have the Hermit energy on the bottom, it's also a time for you to have that inner reflection. Everything outside of you that isn't working is because there's something inside of us that isn't working, okay? And it's a mirror. As without, so within, so within, so without. And it's also about having and not. So if you think you don't have it, then why do you think you don't have it? If you possess everything inside you already, you are never without. So coming inside, coming into this space where you are recognizing that you're not able to make these changes, and it doesn't matter how much you give. So now you're learning the boundary of how far, right? I'm not saying pour all of it out until you have nothing to give. No, I say give what you gave. Give until you realize that, okay, that was enough. And if you keep giving after that and you're still disappointed and not getting the result, then you haven't learned that I'm over giving, I'm over loving. So I feel like this is a huge energy for us to break free from with this Eight of Swords at the bottom. Cancers, this is a very emotional one for you, which makes total sense. I feel like this last full moon was also helping you get in tune with your emotions, and maybe that's also what's brought up so many emotions, and now you're kind of trying to figure out what to do here. But there's something that requires your healing, something that requires your peaceful attention to it. King of Cups, that's your perfect energy. King of Cups is also about expressions of love. It's also about apologies possibly in this situation. We have the Queen, Justice. Justice and Temperance. Wow. Okay. So that is beautiful energy coming through. We've got divine timing. I mean, look at her. She's just so beautiful. There is divine timing, and it is an emotionally, like, this is not disconnected. So this is something that's definitely tied together here, and this could be the love, right? Maybe this is between the two of you. Maybe the two of you are going into different directions. But if we're focusing on other energies, there is a love here that is either not being expressed, or there's an imbalance, right? Because it's not being poured equally. It is, there's more, you know, like, so it's just the picture here, right? So there is definitely someone who wants to give you their cup of love, and it could also be a combination that maybe they're not looking. For others of you, this is wanting marriage. This is what you're looking for, okay? If that is for you. And again, wanting someone who's serious, wanting someone who's fair. Libra energy as well. We got Sagittarius energy coming through, and King, of course, is the King of Cups is the water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. This can be you, like I said, taking this time right now to get that beautiful healing with your angels, clearing some karmas with that Justice card, clearing some situations that are no longer serving you. That's why nothing will come of this situation. Using that sword of truth. That sword of truth. I meant sword, but sore. Sometimes the truth can hurt, can it? It is sometimes so painful. So it's almost like saying, like, you're being grateful that it's only hurting this much. You're being grateful for this grace right now to leave the situation or to move in a new direction before you've invested any more. Sometimes we hit these dead ends, and they're painful because you cannot pass. But you might not be able to go in that direction with this person. You might not be able to go in that direction with this job. You might not be able to go in this place because of what it is that it's not here. So with this King of Cups energy, this is also about having that compassion, that situation that is going on here that's causing this. Page of Pentacles, like I said, we're staring at that offer, we're staring at that gift, we're staring at the seed, and she's got all this rose here. So it's like, what is going to grow with this? If I plant this, do I even know how to take care of it? Do I even know what it needs? Or also, I've got all this field, but this is all I have to plant. Perspective. Judgment. Wow, big decisions, huge karmas right here. Honestly, there is a major circumstance here. Wow, even more. Okay, so I got Temperance, Justice, Judgment, and then we also had the Magician at the end there, but I'm going to tell you all the other ones in between. So it's also about a resurrection. It's also about releasing all that, like, nothing's going to come of this. So letting go of everything that doesn't serve you. It is a rebirth. It is, again, a divine calling. A divine timing here is absolutely at play, and that's what's happening. Queen of Wands is asking you to sit with this confidence, sunflower energy, recharge, spend some time in the sunlight, give yourself some self-love. As you're taking care of yourself, this person comes towards you. Now it's the King of Cups, but he's holding a wand too. So there's someone who's got a lot of passion and a lot of chemistry for you, but you are also gorgeous, protected, and just sitting in this beautiful energy. I mean, she's even got flowers in her hair. We have the Six of Pentacles, which is talking about giving and sharing, and again, someone who reciprocates it balances the scales. And I told you with the Justice card, something wasn't balanced with this other circumstance, and that's why you're the one always giving, and this person could have been taking in whatever way, or perhaps a very good illusionist. You could have been dealing with situations that were a little manipulative, because Magician energy can be a lot of different things, but for the circumstances that it's saying for you to walk away from, maybe there were illusions, maybe you were also keeping a fantasy, or however this is being revealed for us. But with the Magician energy, when we're manifesting this new beginning, if you now have seen how that is not how it's going to work, right? Sometimes it's the lessons of us learning that this is what we don't want. I like all this, but I like all that, but I'm missing, and it's that thing that you're missing, you know. So it's also about, if I want to manifest that, if I want to have what I want, if I want to get this, then you have to go through this for the wisdom to know what it looks like. And with the roots here, with the red, or the red is the root chakra, there could be a lot. And again, the scales, right? And then here, when we have the Six of Pentacles, they're balanced. So this is someone who's caring, someone who takes care of people. This is you sharing. You pour your love lovingly. With this blue too, you speak so lovingly. And there is just so much that is going to be coming through from this. And with the Magician energy, Gemini energy, but you've got so many major arcanas. This is divine timing. This is like a karmic cleanse, but this is also, with the Magician energy, you have all the new aces, all the ways to start this new beginning. And that's what's going to lead you to this beautiful new start. And again, being able to know what to do with this, because even though it doesn't seem like much, I feel like I'm guided to say it this way. You're not starting from scratch. You're starting from experience. So this time you've learned this lesson. So now you're equipped with the right tools and you're getting all the aces. So you do have the aces up your sleeve. It's not that bad. And at the end of the day, now you take this and you go sit at another table that's worthy of sharing a meal with someone as amazing as you. God bless you, Cancers. You deserve it. You love each other. We love each other. And I feel like you need to put that beautiful energy out there, because you have to walk away from a situation with love right now, or lovingly let go of things that are no longer serving you. And when you do that, you give yourself the ultimate self-love, because there's a good chance that you haven't been happy here and you're realizing it in the hardest ways. And I'm so sorry, but I love you through this, and hopefully you can find some compassion for yourself as well as the people involved, and find a way to truly give yourself the healing that you deserve, and find the gratitude in the situation, because the experience was still happening for you. Let's see you guys really soon. And I also want to remind you about the meditation sessions every Thursday this month for the month of February. So please book them with us at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm doing a sound bath healing cleansing, and it's a beautiful recharge for anyone who's struggling with traumas, physical pains, emotional pains, as well as any other anxieties or depressions. This is the area that I work in. This is how I help myself through so many situations that I've endured, and also just here to share it with you. We'd love to see you there, and join our Healthy Living community on Facebook, and make sure you're connected on all the platforms from the links I provide. Since so many people pretend to be me, I do not reach out to you outside of my website, and only after you contact me. All the other Miss Edies are just imitating, so please join us there, and we'll see you really soon. Take care, Cancers.